A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Oh, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
They're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down and 10 now. They'll try and run it with the fullback.
The ball carried by the fullback. Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here,
the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Fresno State 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
At the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
325.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a third time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Second down coming up.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They feed the fullback this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's an important first down on that running play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Defense is coming after him. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion sets up an important third down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll just down it right here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. And hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Encroachment. Defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. First and 10 play coming up.
Out of bounds at the 42. That's a first down for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Payne. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The Ducks have first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. That's a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. 1st and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Fresno State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation and put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score Fresno State 21, Oregon 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Only 11 seconds left in the half as they come up here on first down. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout.
First down and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Offside defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oregon. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but Here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28. Fresno State, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And now the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Payne. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. And the Ducks keep the football on the move.
At the 35-yard line. First down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He stays alive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A quick juke. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Toss play to the outside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drop last time they had it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Karapateas. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So it's a fourth down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.